That's a view I've been waiting a very long time for. So we are in both 210s today, taking some photos, which will end up on the calendar. That is such a great view. All right, you know we gotta do it. Really good view. We're just waiting for Fidel, keep it 300 to get it here and then take some pictures. All right, we are at the first spot. This is gonna turn out amazing. Of course, security is being butthurt. They want us to leave. Placing the cars. I think it looks really good with the black grill. I'm sure some people disagree, but I really don't care. Just waiting for the planes now. All right, so we are actually at the airport that I took off at to buy the wagon. So this is John Wayne Airport, so that's where I took off to go San Jose. And yeah, that's how we got the wagon. Look, here we are a couple months later. Man, that car looks so good. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch it drive today. I never get the chance to. I think it's a great contrast you can see right here, the blue tint versus the dark. They both look good. It's that time of year again. Some of you may already know, but we already skipped to the part where we got the calendars in. So you guys were there when I picked up the wagon where we took a lot of these photos, as well as the most recent one where we took out both 210s. So thanks to Evan for driving my wagon, thanks to Fidel for being there, thanks to Yusuf for being in the camera car. So you guys got to see pretty much this calendar being made throughout the entire year. So here we go. Here are all the pictures, and I got 2 new products this year. So the cover is the 210s parked in front of the Newport Beach Civic Center. So at the top left is January, going to the right, and then going over, so that's December. That is my 210 sedan. That is somewhere in Santa Ana with some nice buildings. We got kicked out of there pretty quickly, so we didn't get too many shots, but we did get this one as well. Really like those two. They look just like they're out of the early 2000s. And of course, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. You guys were there when I took the video of these shots being taken. So that was the day we picked up the wagon. This was literally hours after I had picked up the wagon. We went straight here right after. That is right next to the airport I flew out of to pick up the wagon. That is John Wayne. And we got both of the cars with airplane in the background. Really cool shot. This is in Carmel. This is on day 2 of driving the wagon back. And this is 17-mile drive. This is also day 2, one of our stops. Same thing here. Really cool shot by the water. And same thing here, back of the car, front of the water. And of course, this is our most recent outing with the 210s. We got both of them side by side. The wagon in the front, the stand in the back. Looking really good. Really nice roller shot. That was right by PCH around Corona Del Mar. Same thing here, going the opposite direction with the wagon with the water in the background. I really like this shot. It looks like it could be from a brochure from AMG and from the early 2000s. And we got another shot of both cars on the same stretch of PCH. Those are the shots. So you guys saw all these being taken. You kind of know the backstory a little bit, but there they are. And the 2 new products this year, I have a mouse pad of this picture. So I'm on the computer a lot doing YouTube, and I want to look at my car more often, so I figured let's do some mouse pads. So I'm always going to take one for myself. And the other new product is keychains. We got a picture keychain of the wagon in front of that place in Santa Ana. Looks really cool. The windows are blue, you can kind of tell. So keychain's pretty small, but the picture is still pretty decent quality. And I did have to put one on my wagon key, of course. I'm taking one for myself as well. Sorry about that. So here it is. It got some nice weight to it. It's really high quality. It is made out of metal with the picture printed on there. I don't know how they printed the picture, but hopefully it holds up. You got that chrome back right there. It's like a mirror. It comes with a key ring. It does not come with a small little piece right here, but that is how they come, just like this. 2 new products, mouse pads and keychains. Quality mouse pad's pretty good. It is printed on a cloth. It is actually a pretty decent thickness, but of course, you know, printed picture always looks different, so just keep that in mind. That's why there is some variance in how they look. All right, let's talk about pricing. So for the calendar by itself, it will be $35 shipped in the United States. So it's just 35 bucks, that's a flat fee, and you get your calendar. If you want to add the mouse pad and the keychain together, I will bundle them for 50 bucks. Due to shipping costs, I will not be selling the mouse pad or the keychain separately. It is just too high to justify shipping them separately, so you will have to purchase the calendar. I'm sorry, it just has to be that way. So if you decide you want one or the other, the calendar is 35, and then I will sell these individually for 10. So if you bundle, you will save about 5 bucks. So that means if you get the calendar for 35, for an additional 10, you can have the mouse pad or the keychain. So those 2 would be about $45. Or for an additional 5, you can have both. So for 50 bucks, you get the calendar, the mouse pad, and the keychain together. Now, I'm sorry it has to be that way, but it's just the cost of shipping is just, it's higher than last year, and I kept the prices for the calendars the same, which is not easy. So adding these additional things kind of complicates it, but I want to add some more. So hopefully you guys like them. There are only going to be 50 calendars total, so once they're gone, they're gone. There are only 10 mouse pads, and there are 20 of these keychains minus the one I took. So just be aware, it's all limited quantity, and it's first come, first serve. And unfortunately for those outside the US, I don't think I'll be able to ship it to you. Well, I can, but let me explain. Generally, when shipping outside the US, the cost of shipping exceeds the value of the items or more. So just keep that in mind. If you want me to ship it to you, message me privately and I can get you a quote. But generally, it's usually the cost of these items, maybe double or triple. That's just what I've seen in the past. So it's kind of cost prohibitive to ship outside of the United States. So for that, I do apologize. So I'm filming this video on Monday, and you'll probably see it on Friday. I already posted a couple teaser shots on Instagram. A couple people have been interested. So a couple of these items have been spoken for, so just keep in mind there's less than 50 calendars, less than 10 mouse pads, and less than 20 keychains. So if you're thinking about buying one, I would probably act fast. So the way you have to buy these is you have to message me directly. I know that's kind of sketchy, but if I had done a website this year, everything would have cost way more. So that is why I didn't do a website. So unfortunately, you will have to just message me directly on Instagram at SoCal210, or you can email me directly at SoCal2ten@gmail.com. And generally that's better than Instagram because I get a lot of messages on Instagram, so it's kind of tough to see. And also the spam filter is pretty aggressive. So just mention that you want a calendar so you know the pricing. It's $35 for a calendar, or $50 for the calendar, mousepad, and keychain, or 35 plus 10 for either item. I'll give you instructions how to pay, and this year we're only going to do Venmo and PayPal. So that's it. So if you don't have Venmo or PayPal, sign up. It's free. It's the easiest way for you to send me money, and I will send it out to you pretty immediately within, usually I do it within like a day or two, but generally expect 3 to 5 business days. That's going to have to be the way it is until I can justify making a website. Right now is not the time for that. I appreciate all your love and support. I love to see the enthusiasm. A couple of you actually messaged me asking about the calendar a couple months ago, so that's really, really cool. You guys got to see basically all these pictures being taken in real time. You got to see me get the wagons. It's a cool piece of my story and this channel's story. It's just cool to have a little piece of it with you. All right, so that's going to do it for this video. You guys know what to do. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you next time.